So I don't know if anyone even cares about this or anything, but I feel like I should probably just come out and say it. I am seeing a rising trend with people like faking disorders and stuff and pretending that they have certain stuff, and I think that that's really offensive because it's like, how fucking narcissistic do you have to be to fake a issue that real people have? Like, these are real people with real problems, and you are just bastardizing them. They didn't choose this, they were born like this, and you're just, like basically waving around the imaginary corpse of their issues, just being like, oh, it sucks having this when you don't even have it. That's like someone, like, since the day they're born, walking around with like 50-pound weights every day, just weighing them down, and you not being born with that, and you just being like, oh well, I'm going through the same thing you are, just because I feel like I want to. That's not how it works, and that is like extremely disrespectful. That goes for everything, and I've already written a speech and made a song about and multiple posts on like YouTube of like trying to fight against the things that are said about like autistic people, and it's just like, because, and a reason why it's a big issue is because it's like, if someone actually thinks that you have this condition, which you are pretending you do, if you do anything, you can like make them associate it with that person, and you are basically like strengthening stereotypes and stigmas that these people are fighting hard to get rid of. So why? So you can see a couple of numbers go up? Are you really that unimaginative that the best thing you could come up with was basically like laughing at the issues that these people actually have? Just do like a backflip or something, or just whatever. It doesn't matter what people online think about you, it matters what the people in real life do. You can have 100,000 people like you for freaking whatever, but like, if you don't have any like real friends you hang out with every day, what does it matter? Like, you just like, it needs to stop. And like, no one's probably gonna see this, no one's probably gonna care, because everyone is just so focused on like themselves being like the cool people, and like, oh, no one else matters and whatever. And so I don't know why everyone has a problem with like being average and like being like, like your individuality matters more than anything. It's like, and it's like, oh, what does this have to do with the issue? Well, it has to be with the need for you to be different. Oh, I need, if I do like autistic, they'll like me better. No, you are like, that is insanely not only like disrespectful and like demeaning to people who actually have that. That is incredibly belittling to, like, put it to you this way: 1% roughly of the planet has autism. You want to know what that equates to out of 8 billion people? That's like a couple 100,000. You are literally just actually laughing and spitting in the face of a couple 100,000 people who go through this literally every day and will have this condition throughout their entire lives, where some people, such as Victor Perez, who was shot by police officers and died when he was taken off life support, and a woman in Mexico who had an autistic son, and she was given threats, and her son was belittled because he had the condition. She died from being set on fire. Some of these people are literally killed because they have this condition, and you're pretending that you have it because what? You want to see, like, your follower count go up? How much more self-centered do you have to be to like not have any reflection and be like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this. Like, it's insensitive, honestly. Like, you could imagine how many more followers you would actually get if you like flipped it around and were like, and actually like helped. Do you know how many more followers you would get? Not even just autistic people, but just people in general. You know how many more followers you would probably get if you like turned it into like an activism thing instead of a beatdown? You know how many people would go to your thing then? But no, all you care about is numbers. Everyone just like every single thing. It's just more and more. You're never satisfied. What's the point of doing it if literally the only thing that matters is that the follower count goes up? It is a like self-destructive prophecy. Like, I mean, I've had friends that are bipolar. I have other autistic friends. I've had friends with like ADHD. Like I have friends with Tourette's. Like a wide range. But the difference is that these are still people. I treat them like people. They're not fucking aliens. They're not props for your fucking videos. No one is. They're not fucking like mutants. They're real fucking people who go through life with challenges and adversity just like everyone else. They didn't decide to be born this way, and you're acting like it's something that like you can just choose, like it's some like character selection in like a fucking RPG. They didn't ask to be born this way, and you're over here just like, you're over here like actually just like derailing like their whole mission. And so, I don't know. I just feel like that like I just couldn't it just felt wrong to like not say something. Like I don't even know if anyone's gonna see this or whatever. People probably again won't care, but just like I don't know. I just wanted to give my 2 cents because honestly, it's just like I don't know like why you do that. And it happens with other things too. Like their most common targets are like DID and Tourette's. There's like streamers who fake being like paralyzed. There's like all of this stuff, and it's just like every video that you do that, you are potentially setting back like years of fighting for like like these are people who are basically fighting for like the right to exist. Like you are literally just basically just reaffirming that like they don't matter. Like, oh, you're autistic? Well, that's super cool, but like I'm just gonna fake being it just because I want some more likes on TikTok. Like way to just downplay other people's like harm for your benefit, you know? Like you have to be like psychopathic to do some shit like that. And I don't know. I could probably ramble on more, but like honestly, I mean that's just my 2 cents on the issue. Like that's just and it is an issue. I don't care if this is a trend that lasts like 2 weeks. An issue is an issue. A problem is a problem that still needs to be fixed, whether it goes on its way, whether it goes away by itself or not. I mean, like you know, it's yeah. I just try not to do this. Like, just know that like there are people like every person is shaped by like their experiences and stuff, and like nature versus nurture of how you're raised and like what you're born, and it's a mix of both. And it's like everyone's fighting a battle you know nothing about, and of course like your all like your opinions and like as long as you're not hurting anyone, your opinions are valid and your feelings are valid. You know, but it's just like you can't just like dismiss other people's stuff because you don't go through it. Like you can't just dismiss other people's problems just because you don't experience it every single day. And like the I think like everyone just has a thing of like they have to be super special, and you are. Every human on Earth is 99.9% similar. That point 0.1 difference creates 8 billion distinct humans. Of course, excluding any like identical, like twins or anything, and all that, like or like stuff, or just some people who happen to have like similar features and whatever. But it's just like you're already special. Every person innately has purpose and value. It's what you apply yourself to. Sometimes life doesn't turn out how you want it to, which of course can suck. But just like don't let it dissuade you, and don't like use it as an excuse to like go and do some shit. Like I'm not dismissing your problems or like anything that's happened, but like you can't do that to other people. That's just that's just wrong. So like, you know, but I don't know. Uh, I'm basically just talking to myself, but yeah, that's that's basically it. So, everyone who supported my journey, I appreciate, and I'm of course wishing everyone the best and stuff. We have a lot of talent and stuff at like our school and our community and stuff, and I mean, I'm just hoping that everything goes okay for everybody. But yeah, I just wanted to speak my mind about like an issue that I observed that like and not just because like it affects me either, because like it also affects like other people. Like I speak on like the autism end of it because like I'm autistic, but like because like I'm autistic, but like it affects other people too. Like like OnlyFans models, faking that they have Down syndrome, and like the people on TikTok whose usual targets are faking having DID and Tourette's, and like now they've moved on to autism and stuff. And autism's an easy one because it has it's a spectrum, so like they can better just try to tie it in, whatever. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know. But for real, that's the end of it. So this is OGJB signing off. Love all you guys. Hope everyone's having a great night or day, depending on when you watch this, or even evening. I don't know. Wish you and your families, success and health and everything. Hope you're doing okay. If you're going through something hard, that's fine. If you're going through something bad because of your disorder or whatever, just stick through it. I know you'll be able to do it. You got this. I'm not trying to be some like motivational speaker, but I know that you'll be good. And yeah, that's basically about it. So I don't know when my next song is gonna release. I think the last one was. I mean, I don't know. I released a community post, but like, I don't know when my next one's gonna be. Honestly, I think it's probably gonna be like May, because it's every like 2 months, and then it's like March now, so like March, April, May. So probably like May is when I'm gonna release it. So yeah, that'll be basically it. So well, love you guys. Bye bye.